Hello! Shadowcat back with more Pokemon Violet. Again! Yeah, it's still just me this week because I am still trying to beat Lacey. Blizz has already done it. She beat Lacey, she's already ready to move on. She's waiting on me now because I just can't do this. As it turns out, our biggest weakness is Fairy, and Lacey is very, very strong. That being said, though, I'm not very good at many things. One of the things I am good at is learning. And so I tend to learn very quickly. We took one expeditionary crack at her just to see what her team was like. And we've learned several things. For example, we learned that she has a Galarian Slowbro, which is different from the regular Slowbro. It's not a water psychic, it's a poison psychic. Very interesting to know. Also, I've gotten comments, and they have given me a lot of other tips as to possible strategies. For example, Meowscarada has a Terra type of grass, and when Meowscarada uses his Terra type, Meowscarada becomes a pure grass type. Therefore, Meowscarada is no longer weak to Fairy. This is an advantage that we can use. It's not a great advantage, but it's better than nothing. As a matter of fact, right now Meowscarada is holding those dark glasses, and would it be worth my time? No, I don't think it would be. It really wouldn't be worth that much to do it. Meowscarada still has Flower Trick, and that should do it. So anyway, we've got options here. Couple of things that I've done already. Number one, I went through and I did a little bit of leveling. Volcarona, Kilowattrel, and Gardevoir are now level 80, okay? All of Lacey's Pokemon are at the highest level 79, so now instead of being 2 levels under, we're actually 1 level above. I don't know if it's going to make that much of a difference, but it may make somewhat of a difference. Another thing that we're going to do is Volcarona. Now, we picked up a move last time that I discounted immediately, and that was Rage Powder. So, with Rage Powder, it scatters a cloud of irritating powder to draw attention to itself. Opposing Pokemon aim only at the user. Now, something of note to keep in mind there. It does mean that everyone is going to focus their rage on Volcarona, and Volcarona does not have a high degree of defense. As a matter of fact, Volcarona's defense is one of its weakest stats. Now, flip side to that is that Fairy is going to be mostly special defense, and Volcarona has decent special defense. But I have a solution for that too. And that is that I have a whole bunch of these. All of these battle items. I have X attacks, I have X defenses, X special attacks, and special defenses. I have all of these things, and I literally have never used any of them. I think I might have used one once. Mostly because it takes a turn that I could otherwise be using for attack, but if what I'm going to do is have Volcarona basically act as a barrier for somebody else, in this case Aldina, then Volcarona can literally spend all of its time just stalling them while Aldina does the work. I think this should be good. Guard Spec here prevents your Pokemon on your side from having their stats lowered in battle for 5 turns. That's kind of interesting. But instead, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to use this X defense. So here's what I'm thinking. And I know, this sounds a lot. It sounds a whole lot like what I did with Crispin, which then turned out very poorly. In the immortal words of Mike Tyson, everyone's got a plan until you get punched in the face. But here's the plan. Aldina and Volcarona are going to lead. Now, because I was informed that fire actually resists Fairy, it means that Volcarona should be the perfect one to stall. So the first thing that Volcarona will do is Rage Powder, while Aldina attacks. Now, hopefully here, Aldina will survive the opening onslaught. That's my goal, at least. If Volcarona can get Rage Powder out, Aldina is temporarily safe. Then Aldina can press the attack while Volcarona gets the X defense out. And assuming that Volcarona can survive 2 turns with no healing, which I think is possible, then Volcarona can just drink potions until the cows come home, while everybody else focuses on absolutely just taking her team apart. And I've got myself a little thing written up over here. I've got notes written down. So, for Whimsicott. Whimsicott is a grass psychic Pokemon. Whimsicott's weakness literally is Volcarona. And if I remember correctly, Whimsicott was the first one to come out last time. A single flamethrower should take out Whimsicott, no problem. Granbull, however, is a problem. Granbull is a pure fairy type, which is why Aldina's coming out first. The entire idea here is Volcarona needs to divert attention from Granbull to itself so that Aldina can take out the Granbull. Now, after Granbull is Primarina. Primarina is a problem. The reason being, it's a water type. Primarina can absolutely one-shot Volcarona. The answer to Primarina, though, is Meowscarada. So, this is going to be, I think, the most vulnerable part of our entire setup here. Because Volcarona will have to come out so that Meowscarada can go in. Then Meowscarada can terrastalize, annihilate Primarina. And after that, we should be good to go. With Primarina out of the way, that just leaves Alcremie should come in next. Or maybe that Galarian Slowbro, I'm not sure. If Alcremie comes in, Aldina should already be on the field. And then Aldina will handle Alcremie the same way it handled Granbull. If the Galarian Slowbro comes out, then I have a bit of a problem. But only a little bit of a problem. Because if the Galarian Slowbro comes out, Meowscarada has to come back in so Howard can go out. Being a poison psychic means that it is weak to psychic, technically, because psychic does not resist itself. So it's weak to psychic. Meowscarada can't be out there, and Gardevoir cannot be out there because both of them are weak to poison. Howard is not. So Howard comes out, uses Psychic on Galarian Slowbro, and it should go down easy. And then Alcremie, it's just, I got to get Aldina out there. Aldina can handle it. Now, Excadrill. The Excadrill is a wild card because it is stacked with ground and rock moves. Because it is a ground rock type. But it's going to Terra to Fairy. So, I need to be able to do damage to Fairy. However, we cannot take damage from ground rock. This is where Meowscarada comes back in because grass is strong versus ground and rock. Meowscarada comes in, Excadrill really doesn't have a whole lot to throw against it. I don't think, anyway. And at that point, it's just a matter of beatdown. Who's going to survive? And I think we can. So, that was a very long-winded explanation of what I have built for. Is it going to work? I have absolutely no idea. None at all. Like I said, everyone's got a plan to get punched in the face. And we're going to get punched super hard. But I think this is possible. And if it's not, then I may have to just build a purpose-built team to take down Lacey. I don't want to, though. And I know people out there are going to be screaming, it's like, just put a steel poison type in your party. And I get it. I really do, okay? I understand. But you gotta understand where I'm coming from here. When I sat down and I made this team, I worked really hard to make a well-rounded team. And this team took us all the way through the Paldean League. This team would have very easily carried us through Kitakami. I just wanted to use some of the local fauna to adapt. Maybe that was a mistake. I want to believe, okay? I really want to believe that we can handle anything that comes at us. This is a matter of pride. This is a matter of ego. I know that there are better suited tools, but I want to know that we are good enough. And so we're going to go and we're going to do this again. I want to be good enough. I really do. So let's see if we are. All right, Lacey, time to go. Okay, we've already seen this before. We're going to jump straight into it. And if you wanted to see it before, well, go watch the last episode again. Alright, so, she's going to explain to us that she uses fairy-type Pokemon. She even mentions that they're weak versus Poison Steel, but we don't really have that. We're going to do our best to make it work. I mean, Blizz had a Tinkatonk. Tink-a-tink? Tink is something. And so she pretty much had an answer to everything fairy. I don't. So this is all hard mode. Okay, here we go. So, Aldina. First thing, Gunk Shot. Needs to go into Grand Bull. Volcarona. Now is where we use Rage Powder. Oh, and you got it off first. Excellent. The shield is up. A light screen. Okay, that was explained to me last time. Cramble avoided it. Come on, we cannot afford this. Okay, use Play Rough on Volcarona. Volcarona's fine. Aldina. Oh wow, Gunk Shot only has 5 uses. You really cannot miss, okay? Speaking of things that can't miss, though, it's time for that battle item. X Defense on Volcarona. And you know what? We could even use the X Special Defense, too, since Fairy is mostly special. What? 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 Wait. No! 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 We used Rage Powder! Does it only work 1 turn? Why does it only work 1 turn? Okay, okay, in that case, Masquerada, get in here. We're going to have to change our strategy. See? See? Everyone's got a plan to get punched in the face. Alright, no more of this then. Masquerada, it's time to go. You're going to terrastalize. Alright, forget the Rage Powder then. The Rage Powder's not going to work. In that case, Volcarona, toast this thing. Toast it! Alright, Masquerada. Tailwind to make them faster. Oh, we didn't have that to deal with last time. As if they weren't fast enough already. Alright, Granbull's gone. Yeah, she's upset because it's a critical hit. Alright. Now. If Volcarona can kill this thing with Flamethrower... No, can't. Alright, who's coming out next? Primarina. Okay, we're already set up for this then. We are already set up. Flower Trick to Primarina. And let's hope that we're faster than Primarina. Flamethrower needs to go into Whimsicott. Moonblast. Yes! Okay. Hyper Voice. Super effect. Great. Well, there goes Volcarona. Okay. Meowscarada, would you please? Alright, Primarina's gone. And that Whimsicott is still in the field. I feel like that's going to be a huge problem for us. So how do we get rid of it? To get rid of a Whimsicott, it's a grass type. It's weak to fire. It's weak to bug. It's weak to flying. There's the Slowbro, though. Okay. We are prepared for this. Howard, you need to get in here. And Kilowattrel. Hurricane. Get rid of that Whimsicott. And Quick Draw triggers again. Yeah, Quick Draw apparently only has a 30% chance of working every single time, okay? Yep, that would have killed Meowscarada. However, the Hurricane will get rid of that Whimsicott. And now Howard should... Well, let's be honest. No, Howard's not going to be able to do that. Okay, the light screen has worn off. Here comes the Alcremie. Now, Howard. I need you to Psychic that Slowbro. Kilowattrel. I need you to come... No, that's right. Aldina was supposed to do that. Okay, there's nothing we have for this. If everything is pretty much equally as effective, let's go with Electro Ball. Or Thunder Wave. Will Thunder Wave hit both? No. Electro Ball then. What do we do? Get rid of that Slowbro. You know, if the Slowbro dies, whatever. Did nothing. Alright, its attack just rose. That's great. Howard, please get rid of it. What? Oh, come on! Howard's gone. We're going to get hammered worse than we did last time. This is Crispin all over again. I have no one to throw out. That Slowbro will murder everyone. Gardevoir, you're only going to get one shot. And if it hits you with poison first, you're done. However, you did trace its Quick Draw, so 30% chance you get to go first. Alright, Kilowattrel. I have no idea what to do with you. Your Electro Ball apparently does nothing. Let's go with the Hurricane then. Maybe this will work. Please do something. It did. It did something, and it's confused. Is that going to help us? Probably not. And it just healed itself. Great. Gardevoir, can you please take it down? Thank you. Okay. The stupid poison type is gone. And it used a luring voice. Okay. Now, here comes the Excadrill. Now, we know what the Excadrill is. We know what it's going to do. Now, interestingly... Well, no. Kilowattrel's gone. I cannot keep Kilowattrel out here. I was going to say, it's immune to the ground-type moves, but... it'll die instantly to a rock move. So... Gardevoir. I want you to Future Sight that Excadrill. Yeah, Future Sight that Excadrill. I don't expect you to be out here very long. And Kilowattrel. I need to trade you out for Meowscarada. And Meowscarada's already low on HP, so I don't know how well this is going to work. Alright, here comes her Terrastal. Alright, you're a fairy type now. I'm no longer a dark type. All of your other moves should be fairly weak against it. Yes, it is. Meowscarada's speed fell, though. Gardevoir uses Future Sight, but what is that Alcremie gonna do? Decorate. Okay, that's actually kind of fine. It's kind of fine. Gardevoir. I want you to Future Sight that Alcremie now, okay? And Meowscarada, you need a heal. And I have max potions. So you're gonna heal all the way up. Gardevoir has still got Quick Draw. Okay, so we're not going to do any damage this turn. But Meowscarada's back up. Gardevoir has got Future Sight out. Now, what did they do? Iron Head. Oh, it's got a Steel move. Okay. But you know what? Gardevoir did what it needed to do. There's 2 Future Sights incoming. Alright. Kilowattrel. Come on. Alright. Kilowattrel, you don't have a whole lot going for you. The best I can think of is to trade you. Sorry about this. But I'm going to try to bring back Volcarona. Meowscarada, however, it's time to go to work. So we're gonna hit that Excadrill. All right, Volcarona's back up. Get him, Excadrill. Send them flying with your adorable force. That's the first time I've actually seen Terra Blast used. Okay, I expected that much. Wow, Terra Blast actually hurts a lot, though. We gotta be worried about that. Ooh! However, that Excadrill is going down. Remember, we still have 2 Future Sights coming in. We still have 2 Future Sights coming in. And there it is! The Excadrill is down! Now, it's just the Alcremie. Volcarona, you're in. And that is a support Pokemon. We should have this in the bag. Come on. Let's do this. Flamethrower, to the Alcremie. Flower Trick, to the Alcremie. Knock it out. Well, that didn't do as much as I thought it would. But come on, Flower Trick. You've got Stab. Alcremie is down. I hate losing, but I love seeing such cute Pokemon. We did it! Shadowcat! Shadowcat, did you see? Did you see our Pokemon battling it out? It's almost too much. They were just too cute, even for me. They were super cool! Nope, wrong. We're not talking about being cool, we're talking about being cute. Your Pokemon were very cute as well, though. You know, it's just not right for two people to hog all this cuteness between them. Why don't we wrangle up the cute Pokemon here for a cute picture we can share with everyone? This one is just too cute. I'm going to make myself a backup copy or 3. I'll give this to you as well, as proof of your cuteness. We got an alluring voice. Oh, we got hit with that. The user attacks the target using its angelic voice. This also confuses the target if its stats have been boosted during the turn. Kinda niche. You really are very strong when you get serious in battle. I wonder how far you'll be able to get, facing off against the strongest trainers in our school. I'll be keeping an eye on you and your progress. Yo, champ in the making. So that's 2 Elite Four members down already, huh? You sure are crushing it. Lacey's all about cuteness, and that's what makes her Pokemon stronger. She's so into her team, training the little cuties just doesn't even feel like work to her. Wild, right? I bet it's the same for you, huh? You work so hard at it, 'cause you like it. Unlike a certain someone who seems busy running himself into and everyone around him into the ground just to get a bit stronger. You know, Lacey's polite to everyone else, but she's really blunt with me. I wonder why. Oh, look who it is. Seems like things are going well with the BB League. Right, Shadowcat? What's up, mighty champion? Scoping out the competition. I was getting worried. It'd be so disappointing if Shadowcat had gotten weaker. But you seem as strong as ever, thankfully. Shadowcat, go all the way. Don't go losing. I can't show you how strong I've gotten if you don't even make it to me. Someone's good and riled up. Anyway, you got places to be, right? I better not keep ya. See ya. Good luck with the remaining Elite 2. Oh yeah, there is a big list of reasons why she might not be friendly with him. Because, like, he has got creepy written all over him. But you know what? I'm not going to worry about that right now. You know what I'm going to worry about? I won! I did it! The one thing! See, that's what I was saying. I want to believe that we are good enough. We've worked so hard on this. We have considered so many things. I wanted to know that we are good enough for this. And you know what? We are. We are good enough. My Pokemon are good enough. I'm good enough. We're going to take this all the way to the end. This team, this is a championship team. We have everything we need to do this, and we're going to go do it. So, with that being said, and kind of terrible that it's raining right now, but it is what it is. I'm going to hook up with Blizz now. And after I hook up with Blizz, we'll decide where we're going next. There are still 2 more out there. However, they are in places that we haven't even gone to yet. So there is one person over here. Drayton's over there. He's over in the ice. Which, you know, if I had my choice, I probably wouldn't go there first. I hate ice and snow. So maybe we'll come over to the canyon biome, where there's steel. That ought to be interesting, because I have a couple of counters to steel. The question is, will she have counters to my counters? And will I have to get counters to her counters to my counters? It's a game of cat and mouse. Or is it rock, paper, scissors? I'm not sure. Either way, though, from here, I'm going to go ahead, I will hook up with Blizz again, and next time we come back, we'll pick one of the biomes and we'll go there together. We'll probably catch some Pokemon before we actually make our way to the Elite Four member. But the point is, we did it. I'm going to be riding on this high all day long. This is the most fantastic thing to happen today. Alright, so if you want to see what happens next, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon, that way you get notified when it comes out. If you know somebody else who also likes Pokemon, share this video with them. Because, like, if you like Pokemon for the Pokemon, I don't know. But if you like Pokemon for the journey, oh, we have got the journey in spades. So share this video with them. Otherwise, if you just like me, leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below, and I will see you next time for more Pokemon Violet. Until then, take care.